everybody, what up? Welcome back to On the Radar, and I got my guy Booka 600 calling in. What's
Gang,
up,
gang.
bro? What's popping?
What's
How
up?
you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, Homeless EP out now. It's an
Right
EP,
now,
right?
right
We're
now.
not calling that an album, right? We're just calling it an EP.
No, it's just an EP. It's a few
Okay.
songs before the album later on this year.
Hey, bro, look, I've been listening to it all day. Like, I've had it on repeat, and like, I feel like from top to bottom, like, the project is solid, bro. Like, I feel like every
Yeah.
joint on there has like a lot of replayability. What's it been like? I guess dropping it. I've been asking a lot of people this, but what's it been like dropping the project during quarantine and being home and shit?
It just was a thought at first, so we put it together real quick because we already had the theme of this. So once we thought about putting it out, it was easy for real.
Did you like? I'm sure you have more planned out for this rollout, like putting like doing a tour and all this. So like, I guess what challenges have you faced with this rollout being at the crib?
It ain't. It's probably easier because you just hop on, you just can go on live with different people. So it probably would have been harder, to
What?
really put that footwork and really fly out if we weren't on quarantine. So it'd make it easier for the people to listen to.
Now, do you like doing all that shit? Do you like traveling? Do you like doing all that? Or are you more like a home? Like I'm happy putting this project out from the crib. Like I like being home and shit.
It was a different setting because I have dropped different projects before. So I think this one was a better feel because I felt like everybody was at home tuned in and giving it a chance.
And what I like about this project is that it's only you, because I know on Word to LA you had T Grizzly, you had King Von, you had Dirk, you had Young Maul, you had a ton of people in there. So why did you decide to make this project like only about you?
Cause this been me. Like this, I told you I've been working on this certain category for so long. So I just tried to perfect it, and this was the theme, and it was the feel for it.
Dope. And I noticed on The Edge, you talked a little bit about PTSD, and I feel like there are different parts in this project where you kind of like touched upon mental health and whatnot. So can you talk to me, like elaborate a little bit about that, like explain to the people, why you talked about these different things?
It's just like it's what I come from, the world I come from, just giving them the real me. So, that involves PTSD, that involves going through things and really, facing it in reality and having traumatic distress from it, so it just was easier. It's easier to just tell your story for real, tell the real you.
How do you I guess how do you deal with those things? Because speaking about it and whatnot, how do you personally deal with like your anxieties and keeping your mental health cool?
I just try to keep myself from being mad all day, and I smoke weed and just different things. I probably read or recording in the studio. That's what keep me from facing that.
So I know you're originally from Chicago, right? And I know you moved to Atlanta at some point in your career. So what was the decision to leave like the South Side and leave Chicago and go to Atlanta? What kind of like made that decision, a reality, and how did it make you feel?
Well, my brother was already staying out here, so Dirk was already staying out here, so it was easy because it was like, what is you gonna choose? Rapping, you gonna rap or you gonna stay in the trenches. So it was easy for me to see him doing it. So it was easy for me to make that transition myself.
And what was your life like, I guess, before you became like an artist? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people, they don't ask like, how has your life changed? Because you've been putting out projects for a few years now. I know you've been with Only the Family for a while. What was your life like before this, and how has it like changed since then?
Just the streets, and not being able to leave the streets for real, not being able to travel. It's a big change. It's a dramatic change, and man,
it's just been crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's way different.
How long you been with OTF?
Probably about 2-3 years now.
How did y'all
Yeah,
like?
OTF, like we grew up together, so
Oh, okay.
we said like just rap, just like label wise.
It just like happened naturally later on down the line.
Yeah, yeah, we family for real. We grew up since we was little together.
So you grew up with like Dirk and all them, or
Yeah, yeah,
y'all knew
just
each
like
other?
we got family together, and we got homies that we knew from his hood and my hood. It's just we've
And
been together.
and you know what? Like I've seen like a lot, recently emergence more of Chicago rappers, like yourself, King Von, Dirk, all these other rappers. How do you feel like what do you feel like the place right now is for the Chicago rap scene? Like do you feel like it's in a good place or can it be better or where do you personally feel
It's,
that like it is in the
it's
bigger hip hop scheme?
it's evolving. It's
Mhm.
probably was at the last of the totem pole, but it's evolving for sure.
You said you at
We
the
feel like
last of
we
the totem
taking it
pole?
down.
I feel like you
Yeah.
guys are up there.
Now it's as far as the East Coast, the West Coast, the South. You know how that goes. So
Of course.
in reality, yeah, I'm saying in reality, like facts. But like we evolving, we will be like the best region. It will come time though. That's what we working hard for real.
So I know your message. Some your people told me that your message was to make a better way for yourself. So talk to me about that. Why is that like your core message to your fans?
Um, just that's what I did. That's what I had to do. I
Mm,
had to strive and get from where I was at, stuck in a certain type of life. So that's why I expressed to them like you can do it. That's
mm.
the main thing you have to do for real.
Now, I wanted to ask you. So when this quarantine is over, what is like the first thing you about to do? Like as soon as like they could be like it's safe for everybody to be outside. Like what's the first thing that you want to do once you
Um,
can?
probably go to the studio for real.
You ain't got like a studio at the crib or something like that, or you just miss like
Nah,
actually going outside and driving to the studio and whatnot.
driving to the studio and really going to that real studio. That's not that home studio. It's a different vibe.
Right, right. I feel like having the home studio is just like a small little setup, but then like having like the actual your engineer there and everything like that. It's just like a completely different environment.
Yeah, it's
So
way
what
different.
So with your message being what it is, something I've been asking artists to do is like, yo, like everybody's home right now, creatives, other artists, regular people. What is your message to those people like who might be struggling or who might be struggling to be creative or creating music? What would be your personal message to them?
Just take your time to yourself. Like take some time for yourself and figure out like come up with something that's you. Don't be all on the internet. Like take some time from the internet. Take some time from people and just
Right.
come up with what you think. Like you can be creative yourself.
And that's what you've been doing?
Yeah, that's what I do a lot. I just try to distance myself for real, just so I can be more creative and be more of me. Like,
You give off the personality, and this is the good thing. You give off the personality of someone who's like, all right, like y'all can do what y'all want over here. I'm gonna be over here creating and just like focusing in and honing and like working and shit like that.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Do you like having
Consistently.
like a lot of people around you when you work in the studio? Or is it more like just you?
No, just me. I'm one of them recorders. Well, I would prefer just me and the engineer. That's it.
Because I feel like when everything's going on around you and shit like that, and you got like all these different people around it, it becomes like it's oh, did I lose you? Hello?
Hold on, yeah, there you go.
You good? Okay, cool. Because I feel like when all these people be around you and whatnot, it kind of like it kind of stunts from your creative process. At least with some people.
Yeah, and you really sometimes people be shy. Sometimes people just be worried about criticism. But if you by yourself, you ain't got to worry about none of that. You just
Right,
do whatever type of music you feel.
right. So what else do these people got to know about homeless? What else do you have any words that you want to say on the project or?
Um, yeah, homeless is like it's therapy for real. It's therapy. It can get through. It definitely can get you through some hard times.
Mhm.
It can be what you least expect for real. So it's just different. It's just different. Touching on all cylinders. Your family, your religion, your hobbies, your goals. Like just touching every basic for real.
Dope, man. Dope, man. And again, I love the project. I want to thank you for chopping it up with me today. What else do people got to know? What else you got coming up? You got anything else in the works you want to promote?
Yeah,
I think I saw you dropped
yeah,
a video for I Rap a few days ago. I know that's out.
yeah. I rock video out. I rap. Project Homes on Friday. I got the Edge video. And finally, shit, later on this year, the album.
Oh, so you got a full album. You have a full album coming out later this year.
Yeah, later this year. Yeah, probably like August, September. So we're
Dope.
gonna be dropping that. So it's on from here.
What can you tell? I guess what can you tell us? Like, I'm sure it's in the early stages of like being put together, but what can you tell us about the project?
It's gonna take you. It's heartfelt and it's pain music, and it's gonna be some records that give you that lift, that give you that push for real. It's gonna
That
give
like
you that
motivates
energy.
you.
So it's motivational records, and it's records that's gonna make you happy too. So it's all different type of records on there.
Dope, man. Well, I'm so excited for that. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, when Homeless dropped and they sent it to me, I was like, and I listened to it, I was like, bro, like, certified.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan, man. So I'm a big fan of the project. I'm looking forward to what you got coming up. Let the people know where they can follow you at, all that beautiful stuff, and yeah.
It's Booka 600. Follow me on Twitter, Big 600 Booka, or on Instagram. Same thing, Big 600 Booka. Just turn up though. Booka 600. Go get word to LA, 6 summers. You know, all my previous music, all my music from the future. Let's get it. Let's rock out.
Boom, there it is. Booka 600 on the radar, my brother.